Hey, how you doing? This is Eric from AMP Live and the AMP Live Real Estate Show. We're back. That's right. We're back this evening because we have something special planned for today for Mindset Money Monday and Mindset Monday. It's obviously for our charter. This is for the charter, I should say charter members only. So it's for the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator for the next phase, which is the next 50 will be charter members and charter members only. I'm going to bring it up here in a second. What do we got there? Oh, you can scan. I got my glasses on. I had to plug this in so I can plug in the phone and all that good stuff, right? We're going to take care of that. So it's live and uncut. Hopefully you're doing well. It's probably about 11:15 Pacific Standard Time in Southern California. Hopefully you're doing well. You're in New York. It's past midnight. Midwest. Past midnight. So you'll probably see this tomorrow, but here it's about 11:15, 11:20 Pacific Daylight Time. Tech guy told me that. I used to always say it's Pacific Standard Time. He goes, well, it's actually Pacific Daylight Time. I go, really? Okay, that's cool. And he was right, Mr. Techie. I'll crack open some H2O right here. But hopefully you're doing well. This is the second phase. As we're going through, we got our founders. Now, like I mentioned before, so I'm going to go through. I went through it on the last video, so you can go back and check it out if you missed it. You can catch it on all the different social media platforms, whether it's Facebook, it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, any of that stuff, right? Where you can actually go watch some of the videos. You can obviously it's a promo, so we went as a pre-launch, and then on Thursday, a full launch. And here we are on Monday. So as we do the onboarding is moving forward on Monday. Tuesday, we've got some support stuff going on. Wednesday is going to be our deal analysis day, obviously. And then Friday, we'll go live for our live trainings once a week for the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. And right now, the door's open. It opened up on Sunday for the charter members. And for the founding members, that ended at midnight. On Sunday, midnight for the Sunday sermon. So that was an awesome one. If you missed the last video, hopefully it inspires you, gets you going. Talked a little bit about being ready. I need to be ready, need to be ready. That's all bullshit, BS at the end of the day. It's just fear. You just got to you got to squash the fear, become fearless, forget about the ready stuff, right? So I just wanted to come back and make sure that you see what's going on here. You scan the QR code. I believe that's for the charter member and charter member only. So you become an actual founder and charter member, which is super powerful, right? As I always say, I'm going to put this back up here. It's been doing this a lot where it doesn't do all the channels I want and it drops off. So it should come up now. So let me make sure that we got that. It's always live, real, uncut until we cut it or edit. So it should be working now. All right, so we're going live on a couple other, which is obviously the Facebook stuff. You scan the QR code. Where right now it's all about the so happy Mindset Money Monday. Happy Mindset Monday. Let me see, what does that say? Is it updating? I better update. Okay, let me check the phone. Let's do a little bit of technical stuff here. Make sure we're good. We'll go over here, take a gander, boink, a couple of buttons. There's always so much stuff you got to. Before it used to be pretty easy just to do this, that, and that. Now you got to click here to click this, to click that, to click this, to click this, to click that, to click this, to click that, to click this, to get everything working, right? And then when you click, you miss a couple of clicks, or you click that and then it doesn't work, or it does work, or whatever. Kind of like all the noise and with all the reminders, right? Bing, 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 bing. So I'm on a big thing right now. It's all about no noise and 1, 2, 3, right? No noise. Let's get number 1 done. Keep on hammering. I'm not going to think about 2 unless it's later on throughout the day. And then, but one, focus. And that's been the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. Of course, deals that come down the wire, that's part of it. So it's about our mentees and it's about deals. Mentees and deals and mentees and deals. That's it. That is my life anyways, right? So I'm always, always busy, and it's a choice, until I get really tired, don't want to do it anymore, then I won't. But I enjoy all this stuff. I guess my son goes, hey, I think you're really a nerd, Dad. Yeah, you like all that techie stuff and all this, then obviously they see another side of me, right, that they probably don't see in the general public, with acting goofy and, nerdy and stupid and, just a goofball, right? And you can do that in the privacy of your own home or privacy of your family, right? And then with friends, of course, right? Because when I get really friendly with people, then yeah, I'm a pretty big dork, right? I think we all are, right? At heart, and you gotta have that kid rolling inside you. Nothing wrong with that, right? And some people are just funnier than others. Some are just cruder than others, and it just depends on your humor, right? So, but anyways, I'm here to enjoy myself. This is the AMP Live Real Estate Show, AMP Live and the AMP Live Real Estate Show, AMP Live TV. I will put that up here, see if we can, believe this, I'll share it with you. But it's all about the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. And now we moved from the founding members to the charter members. So charter members, only 50 spots. Once they're gone, they're gone. They're not going to be there anymore. And then we're going to move to the regular price and leave it at that. Okay. Now there is going to be some links. I'll probably put it in the chat. You can actually go to a school. So right now you can scan that QR code and you can lock that in, right? Now, if you, when I put up the school, you could probably go to it. School's a little bit different, right? Obviously this is, one price and that's it. And you get everything that's inside of the program, and I'll bring that graphic up so you can see it. I believe it's right here. Okay. So you could bring that up right there, right? So you get the guarantee, the bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, bonus 4. Bonus 1 obviously is a live deal analysis. Bonus 2 is going to be the private community, which is obviously we're going to move that. So there will be Facebook Discord, but we're probably going to do the whole community in school because it has gamification. It's sticky. I like it. Everybody, I think it's a way to go live and people can upload their stuff and their wins and losses and things of that nature inside of school. So I believe that's probably going to be the winning combination because we have the program is on our platform. So there was 8 modules. Now there's 10. So there's 2 bonus modules. And then I said, we got to have a vault too. We got to have all the marketing. We got to have all the PDFs, all our SOPs and then the deal automators and our offer writer, contracts, agreements, sub-2 stuff, lease option stuff, rent to own stuff, all in there, right? And you're going, shit. That's why it is really originally, for 1997, it should be do it yourself, right? Do it yourself. Watch the videos and figure it out. And we're not doing that, right? Because I said, if we ever come out with a program, I'm not into all that good stuff. I want to make sure you're going to be successful at this. So it's a hybrid of our one-on-one mentoring, okay? And I know that's what you need. I know that's what people need. They need to work with people, right, exclusively. And have the love that they need to ask those questions, and not have to wait 2 or 3 hours to get an answer or never, right? So that's why we're doing it the way we're doing it. So it's a hybrid. It is live coaching. And that's why we're doing Fridays. And then when they're recorded, if you can't make it, it's okay. But I say stress. I'm going to stress if you really want this. And for this price point, it's not about the price point, right? That's nothing. It's pennies on the dollar. That's like $1,900. It's nothing. Okay. 12,997, a little bit more, right? But at the end of the day, it's still those are what people charge for do it yourself, and join a group, and get on the live calls for 2-3 hours and watch stuff and all that stuff, right? And community type stuff, blind leading the blind, and the top 10% gobble up all the newbies, right? That's how it works. It's beautiful. It works. I'm not saying it doesn't, right? But at the end of the day, we're moving in that direction. One to many, obviously. We do have the one-on-one, which is our flagship, the American Mentee Program, the only program of its kind where we train and mentor you one-on-one across the United States of America in 7 days a week, if needed, to help you build your business. But this is a hybrid of that. It's the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. So the founding members are established. Although, like I said, if there's a link floating around, we're not going to say no. Hey, you found it, you got it. Let's bring you in as a founding member, okay? And then obviously right now we're at the charter member. Next 50 is all charter members. In 1997, you get to be part of the elite. You get to be part of, I think of it as like a country club, right? It's a selection process to a degree right now, because you're going to select and you're going to work with us. You're going to select us. We're going to select you. We're going to work with you. We're going to help you build your business, right? The whole goal is to help you do deals because we want to make money. You're going to make money off of this stuff. This is a hard cost. This is like lost leader stuff. It's like when you go to a grocery store and it says apples, 99 cents a pound, right? Or maybe it's, 80 cents a pound. Let's just call it 50 cents a pound, right? Just to get you in the door. But we know that, yes, you buy the 50 cents, you go there to get your apples. You're going to buy some steak. You're going to buy some salad. You're going to buy some other veggies or frozen stuff or some wine or some whatever. Who knows, right? You're going to buy more. It's just to get you in the door. It's kind of the same thing here, right? I don't believe in free shit. At the end of the day, nobody reads it. You get something for free. That's just human nature. You give something to somebody for free, and they'll read it. Maybe they'll read it, some of it, and they put it on the freaking shelf. That's why seminars are so profitable, right? They know that probably 97% of the people that go to those seminars are never going to do anything, but they'll spend $50,000. They'll spend $60,000. Heck, I've seen bus tours, 3-day bus tours, $75,000, and drive people around to MLS properties. And these are properties they don't even freaking own. They're just pick the list of a bunch of ugly properties. This is how we walk. This is what we're going to do. This is how we fix them, this and that. And then maybe one might be that they flipped or fixed up. And then they give you a 100-page manual and they say, all right, go talk to a bunch of agents. Good luck to you. And that's it, right? You know how many people I talk to like that, and you know, all their pains and woes and their husband and wives, and they went and got a refi on their house and pulling credit out and HELOCs and stuff just to learn it, and then to be in debt and to never do a deal. It sucks, right? That's not going to happen. I guarantee it. Okay, because everything we do is based on muscle memory. It's based on our American Mentee program. It's successful. It's battle tested. It freaking works, right? So we're going to share that with you. And that's what you're going to be getting is the AMP Life Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, right? It's a 6-week program. We're going to go through the program with you. It's almost like, hey, we're going through it with you. You're going to go through it, and we're going to go through it. And then, boom, after that, you just keep on watching and studying and doing and executing. After the first 30 days, you should be out there rocking and rolling and talking to sellers, writing contracts. And this is a lifetime membership, right? So every Wednesday, you can still come. Even after you're done with all the videos and the ask the questions and the quizzes and went through the call when we went through the program with you live and coached you and all that good stuff, right? You know, you come back on Wednesday, any Wednesday, bring your deals, analyze them, work them, JV. The great thing about this too is that, look, we're sponsored by VIP Execs Realty Lending and Investments, right? So you have that agency in Southern California at your disposal, or I should say disposal, but to our resources or your resources, right? So you'll be able to fix and flip and list the property, do an ovation without any crybaby stuff from brokers or agents, right? Get it done. You're gonna fix and flip, boom, get it done. You need to find properties. We'll help you with that through the VIP Execs Realty. And then the lending side, VIP Execs Lending, right? Or I should say VIP Lending will help you with the traditional stuff. Maybe you need to buy or help you when you got the property on the market and you're going to sell it. Guess what? You're going to qualify all your buyers, right? You want to make sure they're going to close. The biggest thing, the biggest obstacle that happens is when people write these loans and they don't go through, or they're approved through the Bank of America or Wells Fargo and all those places and Chase, and they never, 9 times out of 10, don't close, right? Right? Because you want to work with a broker. You want to work with a broker that's going to be able to be tenacious, to be able to get those things closed and to qualify the buyers to make sure they're solid. So you can close, right? That's a powerful thing. And that's part of that's part of the AMP Life Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, right? Is that you get access to our lender. You get access to VIP Execs Realty Lending and Investments, right? I don't care what it is. If it's commercial property, it's a luxury property. Maybe it's hard money. You need to get access to hard money. You need to get access to those DSCR loans, to do the BRRRR method, to buy, refi, pull some cash out, go buy some more houses and turn that into a cash flow property, whether it's co-living, assisted living, autism house, or even like, you got sober living, right? I probably wouldn't want sober living unless you're into that. There's a specific thing, right? Some people have went through something in life and they go, I want to do, assisted living. I want to do sober living. I want to do, like for us, it'd be autism houses, right? We'd rather do autism houses because obviously we're big supporters of autism. And I am going to say this, I just thought about this too, right? You come aboard and you jump aboard the charter program and you're part of that 50, right? It's in 1997. We're gonna make a donation on your behalf to an autism charity that we're part of, or we think probably here in Southern California, or it'll be one that's somewhere in the United States of America. I know Autism Speaks is big, but we probably want to make it local. So maybe it's going to be, if you're local in Texas or Florida, then we'll do that there, or it'll be here in Southern California. Okay, so that's my promise to you, is that you do come aboard. We do want to support autism, and that will be based on coming aboard as a charter member only. Okay, so all the charter members, or I guess, right, maybe, or a percentage. I don't know. I was just thinking about that right now. It's nothing set in stone. I'm just throwing it out there. Or maybe it's going to be the first 10 people who take the charter, a 1997 offering and jump on the membership and go for it. Okay. But you can scan that QR code right there. It is getting late. So, I feel like those guys, that just go 24 hours like a bunny, like the rabbit on an Energizer rabbit, right? And the battery dies. Then you get another battery and you get fired up. But it's been in the making for a while, and I'm excited. Maybe I'm kind of coming down a little bit, but I'm super excited. I'm glad about seeing the results from people and having this. Like I said, one call with that young man. Tomorrow we're going to break down some deals with, or I should say Wednesday, right? With breaking down some deals and onboarding the charter member, or I should say the founding members that have come aboard and put their faith in us, and we're putting our faith in them as well, right? And some awesome stories, and we're going to help them change their lives, right? Because as they change their lives, it helps us change our lives too. So it becomes reciprocal. That's the only reason why I decided to even launch any type of program several years ago with the one-on-one mentoring program, was to make it reciprocal, to make sure that it was a true cause and mission, to make sure that if we put out a program, we're working with people, we have to make sure that it's going to work and that they're going to see results and that we're going to see results and that we're working together to build each other's businesses and families and legacies together. And that's always usually best on a tight knit type thing, right? But obviously, as times change and we grow and we expand, and I'm a stubborn person, should have did this a long time ago. I get it. My kids even said that, hey, if you want to reach and help tens of millions of people across the United States of America or even the world, you're going to have to do those things that you don't want to do, right? It's almost like taking my own medicine, right? You're going to have to get comfortable and get uncomfortable to get comfortable. So, I am taking my own medicine and saying, okay, let's get it done. All right. So this is done. We're moving forward. And like I said, it's a living organism. So it's always going to be moving. It's always going to be growing. It's always going to be shifting. So the program will never, even though it's an accelerator program, it's never going to get stale. Okay. So it is an accelerator program, like I mentioned, right? It's to get you started, it's to get you fired up. Your first deal, second deal, seventh deal. And then, as you need more, then hopefully you'll come aboard our one-on-one mentoring program. I should say you will come aboard our one-on-one mentoring program, or you won't. It's okay. Maybe you feel you're good to go. You got it covered, right? It's okay. No harm, no foul, but keep the relationship, right? Because this is all about networking, right? Networking, doing deals, the good old boys club or the good old gals club. And being part of the founding member and part of a charter member is being the founding members and charter members of this program. It's super powerful. Trust me. Okay. When I say that, this has been in the making for a while. We're going to cruise into the second cycle, and into, where things will change and, in the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. And we're going to be there. You're going to be there. We're all going to ride this wave together. Okay. And be successful at it. But it is right there. It's 1997. You can scan that QR code right there, and that'll lock in your spot. I don't think there's anything I really need to share. Except for the vault. That vault comes with it standard, right? So there's nothing extra. There's no extra stuff that you got to pay for. Obviously, there's tools you should have, just like anything else, right? If you're a mechanic, you need tools. You should have tools, right? You don't go get a job, and some of those jobs, yeah, they'll have tools if you're an apprentice, but at the end of the day, you have a job, you pay for your own tools, right? You're a salesperson. You're not getting a salary, you're commission, right? So you buy your own suits, your car, expenses, all that good stuff. It's a freaking business, right? So that's what we're here to help you with, is to get that mindset wrapped around that this is a business. This is for you and your family at the end of the day, because this is all about 50 families. It's not even about 50 charter spots. It's about helping 50 families in the United States of America, okay? And then continue to grow from there and build that base and then continue to help. So that's the only way we're going to get to tens of millions of people and help tens of millions of people across the United States of America. We got to do things differently, right? So that's we're on the path of doing that stuff, okay? So finally released it, and I feel good about it. I'm hearing good stories. I'm hearing positive stuff about the program, about, even when we're, in there helping people on the founders, and even as we start taking on charter members, right? It's exciting because we're going to give that love to you at the end of the day, right? Yes, probably more love than when someone comes aboard and, pays the $12,997, right? we'll be doing special stuff like, hey, that person is rising, then we want to help them, right? If they're not really doing anything with the program, they show up whenever, they have a bad attitude and don't give a shit, then yeah, we're probably not going to spend as much time or give them the love they need, simply because it's not worth our time, right? It has to be reciprocal. That's what I did with my mentor, right? I made sure that I brought tremendous value to him and made him a lot of money in exchange for his knowledge, because I know it's not free. It was pure gold, right? And it gave me results that I could have never, ever had or imagined in a super fast period of time, because I was prepared for it, right? So as they say, right, there's no such thing as luck, but it's being prepared. So when luck comes, you can jump on it. That's what this is. You're ready to go. You're prepared. You got beat up here, beat up there. You tried this, you tried that. That program didn't work. 500, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 30,000, whatever it was, and you're still spinning your wheels. That stops right now. I guarantee it, because we're going to give you the love that you need. We're going to work with you hand on hand. It is a hybrid, right? So it's not, if you want the one-on-one mentoring program, then let's chat. There'll be a QR code where you can book some time with us. But this right here is what you need to get up and running super fast, super quick. And we're super excited about it. Okay. So I'll go through a couple more things and drink some water, because I'm getting a little bit harsh and all that good stuff with the, but you're going to, I'm not going to go through what you get inside of the whole, Lamborghini, but is obviously, this is awesome. And it's going to help you with deals. It's going to help you break down deals. It's going to help you write offers. And if you don't know who I am, obviously you can take a look at some of the information here through, and how it started and the story and all that good stuff, right? Obviously, AMP Live TV is launched this year for many reasons, right? And that's always real, raw, and standing for truth. Home of the AMP Live Real Estate Show. So I'm going to yell at you here and there. So that's just the vocal action, rocking and rolling there. That is for the one-on-one mentoring program. I didn't know that was in there, but if you want to scan that, that is for the one-on-one mentoring program. That is a different program. All this is, I won't get into that. Here we go. All right. So real estate software, tech stack, the prop stream subject to deal finder, where you find those 2.5. I already went through this, so go check out the other video. If you do need the upgrade on the vault, it's only $247, right? What's that, a Big Mac? Not $2.47, 247, right? So video games, right? Stop playing video games. Stop smoking cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes is like $600, I believe, right? $600-700 a month. You can find that 247. Heck, you can probably find the $1,900 in your couch somewhere right with the change. This is where beginners become deal closers, exclusive bonuses included. I won't get into them all, but you did just scale it up, right? So there's just more stuff: creative financing breakdowns, scaling systems, SOPs, lifetime updates. That's what's awesome. And as well as a 30-minute deal review, okay, personally. And if it looks good, we'll partner up and rock the deal. You can scan that QR code right there. I'll go through the slides so you can see them. And sub to offer structure, marketing that you can swipe. And this is a very powerful component. Obviously, when you're looking for deals and you want to do deals and you get to that point, you're going, hey, it's time to graduate from wholesaling to maybe lease options, to subject to seller finance, to fix and flip and buy and hold. You're going to need a lender, right? So with VIP Execs Realty Lending and Investments, step into excellence. But you have VIP Lending to help you with the private money, the DSCR loans, traditional lending, as well as the listing agency, or the agency that will help you find properties, work properties, list your properties, and novate and all that good stuff, right? So that resource is for you, all right, as one of our affiliates that works with us, okay? It's actually a sponsor for this show, for the Ampli Real Estate Show, is Ampli, our VIP Execs Realty Lending and Investments, step in excellence and luxury properties. You can scan that QR code right there and get access to the local MLS. And this is, I'll just share maybe this. I didn't share it on the last one, but hey, you can get the Erick report, and that's going to be inside as I update it. And I like to update that thing, what's going to transpire next 5, 6, 7 years. So it's nice little read. and determining cycles and trends, right? And that's going to be the Erick report on what's going to happen in the next 5 to 7 years, at least my crystal ball part of that, right? And this is the one-on-one mentoring program, our awesome juicy graphic. That's for the one-on-one. That's our flagship program for the ones that want to step it up and bypass the accelerator program. And obviously, that's just another graphic. Pretty cool. I like it. But this right here is true, right? Why one-on-one mentorship matters in real estate investing, right? It just does. I don't think I've seen anybody not scale without getting a mentor. Anytime they scaled is because they had a mentor. Okay, now I should have, I'm not sure, maybe it's right here where you can scan and book some time with myself and my team. I think it's this one. Nope. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's this one. All right, it's getting late. Anyways, that's 50% off right there. So there you go. Oh, the cat's out of the bag. Oh my God. Okay. That's for the mentoring program. There you go. The AMP Live American Mentee Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator for charter members for the next 50 only, right, is $19.97. Maybe it's less than that. I don't know. I have to double check, see what's there. But it is what it is for $19.97. Lock in that spot. It's not about the money. It's about what it's going to do for you, right? What is one deal, and you're paid for this, 5 times over. Okay, it's a no-brainer. You either see it or you don't. Winding down a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But it's for tonight and for until we hit the 50. Once we hit the 50, then boom, it's going to go to $12,997. That is it, and that's going to be done with the charter with the AMP Live Creative American Mentee Program, or I should say, charter Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. Okay, I think I'm getting tired. I got to get some rest, anyways. But I'll be up and ready to rock and roll tomorrow for Tuesday Deals Day. So we'll be going through some of that too as I come live and probably inside the Facebook group and obviously streaming live and chit-chatting about deals that are popping up. What type of deals, right? What's going on with some stuff? What stuff am I hearing? Because stuff is always happening every single day. And then I like to digest it, and then I like to share it, online with you and others across the United States of America. So hopefully you get some value from this. Like, love, and share it. Appreciate it. This is usually our AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing show for Mindset Monday. But, I'm just so excited about the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator that I want to make sure we keep pushing it. We're going to push it till we get our 50. So it'll probably be going for the whole week, right? So the whole week. If we get them before that, it's okay, because as people will still come aboard anyways after the 1997, and then we're just going to keep on rocking and rolling. Then it's all about digging in for this batch and rolling through, okay? And like I said, this is it. The founding members, it's done. But if you find a link out there somewhere, because it's been all over all kinds of different social media platforms and spread out through the internet world. So, hey, we're not going to shut any of those down, or if the page gets shut down, but then it's posted somewhere on a post somewhere and you see it, hey, that's cool. We will honor it. Okay. I'm telling you right now. As far as the 1997, once the 50 is gone, it's gone. The 147 is gone. So that is done. Unless you, like I said, it's out there and you find it, but there'll be awesome links inside of the post. Take advantage of it. Jump on the AMP Live American Mentee Program, our Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. See you tomorrow for Tuesday Deals Day. That's a new segment that we're rolling out. It's usually Thursday Deals Day because it's awesome and people are fired up and they got over hump day. But this is before hump day. But guess what? It helps you going. See, the Mindset Money Monday, we're getting our mind rolling. And then Tuesday, we get some momentum. We start talking to sellers, setting appointments, and doing our thing, right? And then Wednesday comes, and boom, it's Wellness Wednesday, Thursday Deal Day. So Tuesday is like a primer, right? Almost like this accelerator program. It's going to put some accelerant on it, right? To do what? To make sure you have an awesome, beautiful, lovely week so you can launch that freaking business and rock it into the stratosphere and have a good week, right? So that's what Mindset's all about, is positive mental attitude. Always, I like to, there's a couple of things I thought were pretty cool. I think it was in that movie with Tom Cruise and what was the last one? Maverick, right? And they're talking about forest through the trees, right? And some people see the forest through the trees and some people don't. It is what it is. I get that. And when you tell them, hey, I've had it in conversations, even with just some of the conversations we've had just with people lately, And we're just like, okay, hey, look, this, you see this, and they'll ask questions, but they quite don't see the forest through the trees. And I'm telling them, do you see the forest through the trees? I said, like, yeah, I see some trees, and maybe some rocks. So, but do you see the lake? Do you see the stream? Right? Do you see all the berries? Do you see the food? Do you see all the the animals inside of the forest? Right? They're all there when you can see that stuff. Right? When your eyes are open. The same token, like to read between the lines. And of course, we got some awesome, cool stuff, which is obviously, right, PMA, positive mental attitude, always kills a NMA, negative mental attitude. And that happens a lot, but that's what we're here to do. Hold you accountable, keep you fired up, keep you motivated. And that keeps us motivated as well, right? So it's reciprocal. And that's why we're doing the community on school, so you can talk with each other, get each other, find a partner and all that good stuff to do whatever you need to do, or not. Some people like me, I'm kind of like, I like to lead and move forward. And if you follow, cool. If you don't, I'm charging anyways, right? But that's after I have my faculties and I feel that I'm confident and I have enough, right, to be dangerous to go do something. And that's what we're going to be here for you to do, is to help you build those legacies and to help you rock and roll throughout the United States of America, because you can do this anywhere. You can do it part-time. You can do it on your laptop. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on your iPad. You can do it while you're on vacation, right? But it is a lifestyle. So we're going to share that with you, show you that stuff and how awesome and beautiful and fun it is, as well as just keeping a job, whatever, or not. Some people want to transition out of their job and do this full-time, because once you get the bug, you get the bug, right? So without further ado, rock and roll, as I always say, rock and roll in all that you do. God bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth. I'm going to go ahead and put my mug up here so you can actually see my eyes. And then I'm going to switch it. Oh, maybe I'll leave it there. No, maybe that's okay. Yeah. You got the QR code right there. Scan that QR code. Jump aboard and become a charter member. We can't wait to have you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.